3 a.m. You've counted 4,000 sheep, flipped your pillow to the cold side 6 times, and you're currently in a staring contest with your ceiling. You're exhausted, but your brain, it's running a full marathon. The harder you try to force sleep, the more awake you become. This isn't bad luck, it's a biological trap called hyperarousal. Your nervous system is whispering a lie. We are not safe yet. So it pumps out cortisol to keep you protected from a threat that doesn't exist. Today we are performing a manual override. From the 2-minute sleep trick used by US Navy pilots to the ancient frequency science of Indian Ragas, we are going to signal your brain to shut down. If you're watching this in the dark right now, listen closely. This is how you reclaim your night. First, we have to address the sleep performance trap. If you use a sleep tracker, you might be suffering from orthosomnia, the unhealthy obsession with perfect sleep. How much deep sleep did I get? Why is my score low? Wait, only 42 minutes of REM. The cruel irony. The watch that was supposed to fix your sleep quietly trained your brain to dread it. The moment sleep becomes a test you can fail, your brain stays awake to study for it. But the real secret to tonight's sleep actually happened 10 hours ago. Your brain runs on a 16-hour biological timer. The moment bright, natural sunlight hits your eyes in the morning, the countdown begins. 16 hours later, your brain triggers a flood of melatonin, the sleep hormone. It's built during the day. If you stay inside or look at a screen first thing in the morning, that timer never starts. And come bedtime, your brain has no idea it's supposed to be night. The fix? Simple. Step outside within the first hour of waking. Even on a cloudy day, outdoor light is still many times brighter than indoor light. Even for just 5 minutes. You aren't bad at sleeping, you're just out of sync. Then there's adenosine. Think of it as sleep fuel. Every hour you are active, this molecule builds up in your brain. By 10 p.m., your tank should be full, but if you took a 90-minute nap at 4 p.m., you effectively drained your fuel. You'll feel tired, but you won't be sleepy. There is a massive difference. So, what's the fix? Just 20 to 30 minutes of exercise, a brisk walk, a jog, a cycle, anytime before 6 p.m. That's enough to build meaningful adenosine. When the timer and the fuel fail, you need a manual override. The US military method, developed to help pilots sleep in war zones. Start by relaxing every muscle in your face, your tongue, your jaw, and the muscles around your eyes. If your face is tense, your brain thinks you're in a fight. Drop your shoulders as low as they can go. Breathe out slowly. Let your chest sink, and imagine your legs turning into lead, thighs first, then calves, then feet. Finally, clear your mind for 10 seconds. If thoughts intrude, repeat the words, "Don't think, don't think, don't think," or imagine yourself floating in a dark, warm room. That's it. It sounds too simple, but what it's actually doing is, it's telling every part of your body, one piece at a time, the day is over. Nothing to guard, nothing to solve, you're safe. The paradoxical trick. This sounds insane, but the science is solid. If you're lying there frustrated, stop trying to sleep. Instead, try to stay awake. Lie in the dark with your eyes open. Gently resist sleep. By removing the effort to fall asleep, you kill the performance anxiety that's keeping you wired. Sleep isn't something you do. It's something that happens when you stop trying. Think about it. You've never had to try to sneeze. You've never had to try to digest your food. Sleep is the same kind of thing. It's not a performance. It's a biological event. Now, let's reset your heart rate. This is the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Sit or lie down comfortably. Place your tongue behind your upper front teeth. Keep it there. Breathe out fully through your mouth. Soft whoosh. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly with a soft whoosh for 8 seconds through your mouth. Repeat 4 cycles. This forces your vagus nerve to switch your body from fight or flight to rest and digest. It is the physical off switch for your nervous system. One more override, and most people get this wrong. A hot shower before bed doesn't relax you by warming you up. It relaxes you because of the temperature drop afterward. That cooling of your skin is your body's signal. Engine shutting down. Shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed, not right before. Timing is everything. And while you wait for that temperature drop, chamomile tea, lavender, ashwagandha, not to knock you out, just a going offline notification for your nervous system. They lower the internal noise so everything else works better. Before we get to ragas, here's why sound works at all. In Japan, there's a practice called Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing. Being around trees lowers cortisol, slows the heart, quiets the mind, but you don't need a forest at 11 p.m. Rain sounds, wind, birdsong, they create nearly the same effect. Your brain needs signals of safety. Rain equals, nothing is hunting you, the world is calm, you can rest. Sound is a signal. And that's exactly what the ancient Indian Ragas understood. But what if your mind is still racing with arguments from 5 years ago? We need to change the frequency. Your awake brain runs on beta waves, fast and jagged. Sleep requires delta waves, slow and deep. Most people try to jump from one to the other. It doesn't work. In India, musicians and scientists have studied the power of ragas, specific melodic structures that entrain the brain. Studies show that even short sessions of specific ragas can manually downshift your brainwaves. And the 3 ragas, with the most evidence behind them. Raga Darbari Kanada lowers cortisol, deepens sleep, best for general insomnia. Raga Malkans, an ancient late-night raga. EEGs show it actively triggers alpha and theta brainwaves. Raga Bhageshri, traditionally prescribed for anxiety and an overactive, racing mind. The most powerful is Raga Darbari, a late-night melody originally composed in the Mughal court and now backed by clinical trials for sleep. All 3 are searchable on YouTube and Spotify, free, scientifically tested, no side effects. It doesn't matter if you like the music. Your nervous system responds to the frequency, not your taste. It's like tuning a radio away from static and toward a clear signal. Search for it tonight. Let the sound do the heavy lifting so your mind doesn't have to. Sleep is not a reward you earn after a long day. It is a biological state you allow. The cooling of your skin, the slowing of your breath, the morning sun, and the evening sound, they are all signals. If you are awake at 3 a.m., it's because your brain is receiving the wrong signals. Tonight, try this. Step outside tomorrow morning for 5 minutes. Stop performing sleep. Use the 4-7-8 breath to tell your heart the day is over. If this helped you see your rest differently, subscribe to the NowMind. We're decoding the programs your brain runs without your permission. Now, put the phone down. The blue light is still gaslighting your brain. Sweet dreams.